Let's go to John chapter 3. John chapter 3, from 31 to 36, it says, "He that comes from above is above all. He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaks of the earth. He that comes from heaven is above all. And what he has seen and heard, that he testifies, and no man receives his testimony." That will be Christ. No man receives his testimony. "He that has received his testimony has said to his seal that God is true." That is Haile Selassie I. "For he whom God has sent speaks the words of God, and those words come to pass 7 years later. For God gives not the Spirit by measure unto him. The Father loves the Son, and has given all things into his hand. He that believes on the Son has everlasting life. He that believes not the Son shall not see life." You will never see God if you don't believe, if you don't follow the brethren Christ, Primus, "But the wrath of God abides upon him, for these are hypocrites and deceivers in the world, leading the people astray." You don't believe in His Majesty, you don't believe in Primus, then the true doctrine will always be hidden from you, and the wrath of God will always abide upon you. Let's go to Matthew. Matthew chapter 16, verse 24 through 27. It says, "Then said Jesus unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross and follow me." If you following Christ, deny yourself, deny your philosophy, deny that you know God, deny that you know about God, deny that you know about religion, because you don't. You must become born again. You must lose your life. You must lose the false philosophy, the darkness that you have, if you want to have light. You must lose it. It says, "Whosoever will save his life shall lose it." If you want to save your life, if you actually want to know the truth, you must lose the falseness that you have. Deny yourself. "Whosoever will lose his life, for my sake will find it." Whosoever gives up and admits that they don't know God will actually be able to find God. It says, "For what is a man profited if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" What will it profit me to say that Haile Selassie is not God, just like everybody in the world right now does, and to be going to their Sunday service and do all the things that everybody in the world doing, and lose my soul? It won't profit me anything. For these big churches in the world right now, that currently right now sitting high and mighty, all will be brung down. All will be brung down. It says, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his own soul?" It says, "For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and he shall reward every man according to his own works." For those who really want to know God will have the opportunity to know God, and to know the Son of God, and to become like the Son of God. Christian. Let's go to Matthew. Matthew chapter 13, from 11 through 17. It says, "Christ answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever has not His Majesty, Haile Selassie I, from him shall be taken away even that which he has." They all claim to be Muslims and Christians and Jews. Even that shall be taken away from you because you're not. and that is through the brethren, Primus, the true Messiah. It says, therefore, speak I to them in parables, for even after it's given to you plainly, they still will not be able to discern the time that God rose up his son 70 years later. So it still is a parable, even though it's not. It says, because they seeing, you seeing this thing, still see not. It says, God established his kingdom, loved the world, and sent forth his son. Seeing these things, but still can't see them. It says, therefore speak out to them in parables, because they see and see not. Hearing, they hear it, but they hear not. Neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, by hearing you shall hear, and shall not understand. And by seeing you shall see, and not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. So if you're able to understand the parable, if you're able to understand that God is the Father, the Almighty, Haile Selassie I, and that he loved the world and sent forth his true messenger, Primus St. Croix, then you will have true salvation, everlasting life, a gospel that will stand forever and conquer and create a new world. So blessed be the Lord, and Haile Selassie I.